You guys, I don't know if this is working. I am trying to stream from my phone from the first time. I just got a new phone and I think it has a better quality camera on the back. Huh. It's not showing it on my computer. This is a test, you guys. I am going to be vaping in just a second. There it is. Ah. I can see myself. There we go. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome. How does the stream look? Does it look like better quality than last time? If you were here in the last live smoke session, let me know. Does it sound better? I just upgraded phones. What's up, Joseph? What's up, Rob? How you doing? I think there's a bit of a lag in this, but if the quality is better, then we'll do it this way. It's so clear. Yay! It does look better. Good. It's streaming on, I just got the new iPhone XR. Like, I dropped my phone, I told you guys that in my last stream, and I just got this one. And it has a 4K camera on the back, so I was thinking this would be better. Let's wait for this to heat up and I'll vape with you guys. Hope you guys are all having a happy Friday. Thanks to everybody for stopping by too. There's 15 people here. Hey Danny. Hey Jiggles. Yay, I'm glad that this looks better. It's a weird setup for me because I'm using the back camera on the phone so I can't see what's going on the screen. So I have to open up a live stream of myself on my computer so that I can see what's going on. Thank you. That painting is something that my boyfriend bought me on like our 6th date. And then I feel like, I don't know, I love it. I think I'll have it forever. I begged him for it. That phone was cracked as shit. It sure was. I'm so glad that Apple's having like a really good trade-in program right now. I didn't spend that much money on. I mean, like, it was a lot of money, but like $549 is a lot less than what I thought I was gonna have to spend on a new phone. So that's good. We have been together now 5 years. That's so long. I mean, it doesn't sound like a long time, but I think that that's a really long time, particularly for someone who's only 28. Wow. Thank you. We just redid our living room. I'm sitting on our new sectional that I told you guys. I think I told you guys in one of my videos last week that we bought a new sectional and we finally bought like adult furniture. That's why I came out here, because it feels like homey now. We had like a really old ratty couch that was like held up by bricks, and now I have this like massive sectional with new pillows. We bought a dining room table because we didn't even have a dining room table in here. We just like we have a dining room, but it was just empty because we didn't have a table and chairs, and so we used to eat all of our tables like on the couch, like on like trays. So now I just feel like it's so much more homey in here because I can like sit at a table and eat. Hey Tanya. I'm definitely going to marry him. It's just a matter of like when we want to financially do it at this point. Hey Galen, how you doing? Happy Friday. 5 years, right? He does smoke. They have 3 times crazy at the dispensary. You're going to know you get it, so you're gonna smoke a pre-roll in honor. Nice. You love that painting. Thank you. I'm glad so many people love this painting. This painting was like something I legitimately begged my boyfriend for. Like, I saw it and I was like, I have to have it. There was like this like art store in the South. There's like a lot of like I don't know what you would call them, marketplaces where people make like little craft goods. They'll like paint wooden things and sell them, like mirrors, old dressers and stuff. Lots of chalk paint things and like distressed things. But then there was like this, and I was like, that looks like a real piece of art. I'm gonna take that. Do a video with them. I wish we could on this channel. I just can't on this channel. He works for a company that's kind of conservative, so he has to keep super professional image online, unfortunately. Wait, the video just froze. No. Why is it frozen? Oh. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. I had a pop-up that came on my phone. Apparently, like if I have a low power notification, it'll cut off. Learning as we go. Good for him, right? It is good for him that he has a super professional job. Let's see what else. What are you guys doing this weekend? Does anybody have any weekend plans? I'm not doing anything. Tonight is RuPaul's Drag Race. That's what I'm doing. I totally forgot until this second. I'm so fucking excited now. It's like, I don't have anything to do this weekend. JK. RuPaul Drag Race premiere tonight. I'm so excited about that. Anybody else in my stream watch that? Oh, this is like, I need to repack this, I think. No, it's dead. That's what it is. It's dead. I have another one over here. We'll load it up. I feel like maybe my stream's not working. Maybe my chat's frozen because I'm not getting... Oh wait, it was frozen. Now it's like I have to scroll. Why do I have to scroll now? That's weird. Any tips for finding a plug in a not legal state? I have a video on it. Did you watch my video on it? Did it help you at all? I feel like I have like a really hard time giving people advice on that because like I found plugs through like really irresponsible ways almost, I feel like. So like the methods that I use I wouldn't advise people necessarily to use necessarily. I don't really know of like a really good way to advise people on like how to find weed in non-legal states besides the ones that I did on the video. You didn't see it? Oh yeah, check out that video. I did do a video, but I talked about how I used to find weed in back in Mississippi and just like my little illegal weed stories, I guess. What is that video titled? I'm trying to think of how it's titled. How to Find a Weed Dealer, I think. I legitimately think that's what this video is called. How to Find a Weed Dealer. Does all the weed make you tired when the effects start to wear out? Not really. Sometimes, I mean, it depends on what I'm smoking and how much I've smoked. It does for you. Check it out. Network, network, network. Someone you know probably knows someone that knows someone that knows someone. That's probably honestly the best advice. Jason's probably given the really good advice right there. Cause like, that's essentially what I did. I just did it online. Which I don't advise people to like meet people online to like try to find me. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that's totally how I did it. Oh, the internet. The internet's a weird thing. Brings people together. That's for sure. Heating up. You've always got plugs through friends that have friends, right? A lot of my plugs back in the South were like legitimately friends of friends. They started out as friends of friends, and then it kind of like progressed to where they moved, and so I had to find like a different source of weed, and then I would just like kind of use the internet. Or go to a bar. Yeah, that's a good idea too. What is a good amount of time to take a tolerance break? I'm probably the worst person to ask about that because I haven't taken a tolerance break since being in California, and I've not been here for 2 years. And I can honestly say I've smoked weed every single day for the past 2 years. So I haven't taken a tolerance break. I don't really understand the point of them. I don't really know if they really work. I mean, I guess they do work. I've just never found a need to take one in the last 2 years. Maybe I should. I thought about that. Was it during my last live stream? I was like, maybe I should do a tolerance break and then like document it on YouTube because I'm legitimately someone who has smoked weed every single day for the past 2 years. That would be interesting. I might do that. Like one week when I'm like sick or something and don't want to smoke. What's up, cool boy? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by my Friday smoke sesh. What's up, Francine? How you doing? Happy Friday. There were definitely times in the South when I didn't have access to weed and I didn't smoke for weeks at a time. And it like, I mean, it sucked, but like, it really wasn't that. I mean, like, I didn't really ever have like any like bad symptoms from not smoking. I know a lot of people who stop smoking, they'll say that they have like really bad anxiety or like nausea comes back like 10 times more. When I stop smoking, that doesn't happen to me. I just feel kind of normal still. I don't like this song. What is this? Let's move to something else. There we go. Back to this artist. Oh, an ad. Hi, Theoden. Drake, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by my live stream on Friday. Hey, Jermaine. Oh, I can't see what you said. Hi. User. Done. Bam. Any of you guys who are under 18 cannot be in here. How much weed does it take you to get high? It kind of depends. It depends on what I'm smoking. But like I'll usually smoke like 2 bowls before I feel like good and stony. Nowadays, I feel like 2 bowls. I'm still a 1 dab person though. I can take like 1 good dab and I'm done. I'm out of dabs right now though. I have to order weed today. I'm supposed to be ordering weed in like the next 30 minutes, I think. Weed and dabs, gotta stock up for the weekend and RuPaul's Drag Race. Start your engines. I seriously hope some other people in this chat watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Show's the best show on TV. Heating up, heating up, heating up. I feel like my chat's not strolling again. There it is. Will a strain that's only 8% THC get you high? 8% is really low, I feel like. I mean, I'm sure you'll feel something, but really low. You took a week-long tolerance break and man, it hits you so hard and you smoke every day for pain. You wish you could take more, but you need to smoke for the pain. See, I could probably do one. I occasionally get nauseous in the mornings even still, but like, I think I could probably fight through it for a tolerance break just to like see, just to document it. Because I'm genuinely curious how my body would react at this point. Like, not smoking weed for like a whole week or something like that. Just like 7 days. 7 days I think would even be enough for me. Love RuPaul. Who are you most excited about this season? Who do you think's gonna win? I'm rooting for Valentina, I think. I think she's gonna win. Worst weed strain you've had? That's hard. Oof. That's hard. I'm trying to think. One isn't coming off the top of my head. For some reason, the bad ones don't stick out like the good ones. Like, I mean, I guess there are some that I've tried that I just haven't liked because like they may have made me feel like a little bit anxious. For some reason, Girl Scout cookies tends to do that for me, but like it's like a really popular strain that people love, but it tends to make me anxious. Trinity Taylor. Trinity the Tuck Taylor. It'll get you high. Do you know the CBD content? Yeah, that's important too. If it's super high in CBD, you might not feel as much of that THC as you would if it's not super high in CBD. at 8%, I feel like it may be a CBD dominant strain. Worst tasting weed strain? That's like hard too. The bad ones do not stick out like the good ones. I tend to only document my good ones. Whenever I have the bad one, I just like kind of pass it over. And I honestly haven't had very much bad weed here in California. Like, I've had weed that hasn't been the greatest, but like nothing that's been super bad. Luckily. Had bad weed? No. Only had bad weed. I feel like I haven't only had good weed. I've had great weed, and I've had like a lot of decent weed, I feel like. That's what I feel like California is. It's a lot of decent weed. There's really good weed here, but you have to spend so much for it because people are so prideful. People start to label things and then prices go up really high. Are you going to watch Drag Race? You know it, Midnight Cat! You know it! I've been talking about it a little bit in the stream, and only like one person I think watches it in here besides you, me, and him. I'm so effing excited. I'm rooting for Valentina, although I mean like, I'm not rooting for Valentina, that's just who I think is gonna win. I just think that I don't know, she win for some reason. I don't know why. But I am rooting for, what's her name? Jasmine Masters and Monique Hart. Even though I know Monique won't go that far because her looks are kind of questionable. You can't wait. Me either. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I legitimately, at the beginning of the stream, I was like, is anybody doing anything this weekend? Like, do you have any plans? And then I thought about myself and I was like, I don't have any. And then I was like, ooh, RuPaul. RuPaul comes on tonight. That is my plans. I'll be watching that and Untucked. That's like an event for us. I feel like that's like the Super Bowl for gay people. It's like RuPaul's Drag Race. It's starting to become like that. Love you some Latrice. Same. I like Latrice. I like Manila. Oh, you can't stand Manila. I like Manila. I don't follow her though, which is kind of odd. Normally the queens that she's not somebody that I just love, I guess. The queens that I love, I feel like I keep up with. Jasmine Masters. I'm trying to think of the other ones that I really, really love. Monet Exchange is alright, I guess. She's not my favorite. You liked her since all of the Heather's Booger stuff. I don't know anything about that. There's so much RuPaul's Drag Race drama. Like, I swear, half of my YouTube channel, like my YouTube channel's recommended videos, like when I come to my homepage, because of what I watch a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race stuff on YouTube, and all of it is always just like drama. There's always so much drama. I can't even keep up with it. Naomi, Latrice, Manila, but you expect everyone to put on a hell of a show. True. Oh, I love Naomi. I love Naomi. I follow Naomi too. Legs for days. But I don't like, I wish she wouldn't have got her lips done. Because I thought that she was like so handsome as a boy too. And like, not that she's not handsome now, but like those lips. Way overdone. Hey Steven, how you doing? Happy Friday. It says 8.77% THC on the dispensary menu. Huh. I feel like that's so low. Is there anything higher? Go for something higher. You heard Jasmine walked out when she got tired of waiting on Shanji. I know, I watched that drama today on YouTube. I watched Shangela's response. Shangela said that she's on a 180 city tour this year. That's insane to think about. Could you imagine touring the United States 180 cities? That's like a new city every like 3 days. Less than 3 days. Jiggly, it's $70 an ounce. Jeez, that's super cheap. How much did you say you were buying, right? Smoking Blue Dream. Nice. Did you see Shangela on Bon Appetit's YouTube channel? I haven't. I need to add that to my list. I legitimately, me and my boyfriend watch these like YouTube, like any type of RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube thing because we binge watched all the seasons over the past like year because we're new to it, like fairly new. Year, maybe 2 years now. Maybe 2 years of watching it. And we legitimately look for the YouTube videos all the time. And they've been on everything. I see them all over YouTube. Miss Cracker. Yeah, she has her own little channel. I like Willem's channel the best though. Willem's like the king drag queen of YouTube, I feel like. The queen. It's true, Jiggles is, well, no, I don't agree with Jiggles. I was about to say, I totally agree with you, but then I'm like, I have totally spent money for Top Shelf before, and it was not even that impressive. Like, it was good, but it wasn't great. But normally, the prices are pretty reflective of the quality. He's pretty right there. Are you white or black? I'm a fan, by the way. I'm both. I'm mixed. My mom is white, my dad is black. Thanks for coming by our stream. Willem. She hates RuPaul though, I know. Willem's your darling, you love her. She's so much fun, right? And I love that she consistently puts out content. I admire that personally just because I'm a content creator now. Like, since I put out content, I know how much work it goes into, like, putting a video out there for, like, your audience that you know loves it. And I feel like so many of the queens kind of, like, forget that they have so many people who love them that would love to see them, and then they just never create things anymore. And I'm like, you just abandoned all those people. Like, they would love to watch you on YouTube. No, it's no offense. I get it all the time. But normally I get asked if I'm Middle Eastern or Hispanic. Sometimes I get asked if I'm black too. I never get asked if I'm white. I kind of like being ethnically ambiguous though. Why doesn't it? I think because she kicked her off the show, and then I can't remember what else. I think that like she won't have her back on because you remember she got kicked off. I mean, they did have her back after she got kicked off, but I don't know if it stems from that. Why are they not getting along? I don't feel like I remember. What did I think about underage smoking? I think somebody asked me this in my live stream last time too. And I don't really know how I feel about it. I didn't smoke when I was underage. Like, I only started smoking when I was like 22? 22? I think I was 22. And so I don't really have that. I mean, like, the only opinion that I have is that they say that it can affect brain development in younger people. And so I encourage people who are like really young to probably not use cannabis. But that's just... that's just, I guess, my little feeling on it. Yeah, she got kicked off for fucking her boyfriend. Yeah. On dishonorable mention. Or dishonorable discharge, isn't that it? She's still tea on the producers. Oh, that's what really probably got her in trouble then. I would think. I feel like RuPaul is like real secretive, and that show is like so staged and edited and just like cut to make the perfect story. I love it, but I know that it's all a production, and it's a production that like none of us really see what's going on. But I feel like that's with any type of content, particularly now that I like put YouTube videos out every other day. Like, there's so much more that goes into making a video than people would think of. Like, there's so much more going on. People are planning that stuff. Is there a way to do dabs without a rig? Yes, buy one of the dab straws. The honey dabber is a really good one. I've done a review on that on my channel. What else could you get? You could get like a little vape pen. Cartridges are really convenient. That's probably what I would recommend to somebody because it's like a really cheap way to dab conveniently and on the go. If you're just starting out in dabs and you just want something super cheap to dab when you're in a new place or something. Whose book did you love? I haven't read any of the books, like any of the drag queens books. I need to do that. It's edited to hell and back and produced. Like, they film different endings and stuff. Like, they film alternatives of a lot of things and stuff. Like, it's all a choose your own adventure. We're gonna make this story. You know all about her season's drama, but didn't know she was telling the tea about the behind the scenes. Cards are convenient. They really are. You a little late. It's all good. Great. Giselle, how you doing? You can tell that I'm stoned. And my contact is killing me. Ugh. How long would a gram cartridge last roughly? A gram cartridge would last me like 4 days. It would last probably a normal person like a week and a half, I feel like, maybe. If you use it just a few times. I'm trying to think of how many puffs it would be, because that's probably a better indicator. I feel like they say that like a 500 milligram cartridge is like 200 puffs, I think. So it's probably 400 or 500 puffs. That's what I would estimate. So much fun. Depends on how much you smoke, right? 200 hits, look there. Yeah, they always last me like a few days. They go pretty fast for me. Not the gram ones. The gram ones last a pretty good time. Those half gram ones are what you have to be careful about though, because those go like, whoop. I feel like I spend like $30 on a cartridge. I'm actually buying cartridges today though, because there's a deal on cartridges and dabs. So I think I'm gonna get cartridges for the first time in a really long time. A 1 gram cartridge lasts you 2.5 days. You get about 350 hits from it, so it depends on how you smoke. That's true. And it depends on what temperature setting you use too, or what battery, like what's the battery, the vape cartridge battery, what voltage it uses, because certain ones that are higher voltage like burn through oil really, really fast. And a lot of them have like 3 different heat settings. There's like normally green, blue, and red. Green is like the lowest, blue's the medium, and then red's the hottest. And if you burn them on red, they go really, really, really fast. But they're hard to get down here. Yeah, they are hard to get in certain areas. I know what you mean. You'll be good, just don't take rips every time. Your guy buys them every now and then. I feel like, because I had never had a cartridge in Mississippi. Until I moved to California, I'd never had a cartridge. I'd heard about them and I saw them on like TV shows and stuff like that, and I thought, wow, that's so neat. They are pretty neat. I just never buy them because it's such an expensive way to smoke. That's the thing, because they go so fast. Fine, Texas, yeah. Ow, my eye hurts. I don't know why. I feel like my contact is killing me. I think I'm gonna load this up one last time, and then I'll probably end this. I wonder how long I've even been on. I feel like it doesn't tell me on this now. It probably would if I was looking at the screen on my phone, but I can't. I feel like the front-facing cameras on the iPhones are so bad. Like, they're just bad quality. Texas, hey Michelle, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by the Friday Smoke Sesh. What are you smoking on? I'm vaping up the last of my, what is this? 3 times crazy, actually. 3 times crazy. I love you. Thank you for stopping by. These live streams have been really cool on YouTube. It's just a whole different experience for me. I really like the whole setup too. I love having like, the way that YouTube does it is very nice on the back end. I feel like live streaming on Instagram it doesn't give me as much information, and it's not as, I don't know. I love this. The chat doesn't go away. I can scroll through it. Oh yeah, this died. I forgot this died and I just packed it. No, I was gonna do more. I guess I can't because I forgot it died. You put dabs on an electric coil with those little lantern things. No torch required because you don't want to buy a $45 to $55 cart and watch it be gone in less than a week, right? That's happened to me quite a few times. I've splurged on, I remember when I went to Lake Tahoe for my birthday last year and I splurged on a really expensive cartridge from like this really, really expensive brand in California. And it was like $65. Bought it, it lasts like legitimately my birthday, and that was like I finished it. I bought it that morning and finished it that night. It was great, but it's like drinking champagne, like every day if you smoke cards. I feel like gotta run. See you, Steven. I'm probably about to run in just a second too, now that I know that this is dead and I can't even vape with you guys anymore. And I can't smoke out here because I don't want any smoke complaints because my door is so close to the hallway. Thank you. Watch them in class. Seems like you only post during school. I feel like I do only post like during like until like 3 o'clock, yeah. Normally after 3 o'clock I normally have everything done. Someone tried to sell you a $60 half-grain cart. I bought one before. And it was really good, but it was also went so fast. But it was my birthday. Yeah, you gotta pay for the convenience. Still illegal in Trinidad? No. Yo, bro, should you smoke a mini joint right now or one pipe bowl? Smoke a mini joint. I wish I had a mini joint right now. I have like so little weed, you guys. Like, I legitimately need to get off here and order weed because I know my boyfriend is gonna get off in like 15 minutes and then we'll order because this is all I have left. That little itty bit. It's like nothing. Just shake. Right? It's time to go re-up. Thank you guys for stopping by this smoke sesh. And I'm so glad that this phone worked really well for this. It's a really weird setup, but I think this is gonna work well for Fridays. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys around for the next, probably Friday smoke sesh. I'm gonna try to make this a regular thing. See you guys. Bye. More weed for Drag Race. I know. I've got to order weed for Drag Race, you guys. Bye.